Hi everybody. Welcome to Totem Talks again for week 3 consecutively. I hope so. I have not actually edited the last week's Totem Talks yet, and it has to be out in roughly 12 hours. So I should probably get on that, and I'll get on that as soon as I'm done with this. But yeah, hey, what's good? Totem Talks, right? So this is not Call of Duty because the beta's over. So that is honestly the main reason why it is not Call of Duty. I can't get those people to stop talking. I mean, I can't be like, yo, stop talking, I'm recording a video. But I also don't know how to mute people in this game. Are we going to see the leaderboard for this stage? That's not what I want to do. I wanted to see if I couldn't see the leaderboard for this stage. But fuck it. Anyway, so yeah, this is the only video I'm recording this week, which is actually kind of nice. Because last week I mentioned how I didn't know if I had another video of the Order 1886 like saved on my laptop that I just never transferred over. I did. I had 2. So I had an entire week's worth of videos, in which one of them I actually saved the schedule that I was going to do at the time, and then didn't because that would have been a little bit too, would have been a lot. I don't want that much work, I'll be honest with you guys. Let's see, do I want acceleration or speed? I'll just take this one. Let's make it, no, aww. Anyway, so yeah, I only have to record this video this week, which is kind of nice, especially since I've been sick. But yeah, yeah, the 1886 is going well. I'm on like episode 6. I figured out, at least that's how far I've recorded, so I think it's this week's. The ones you'll see this week are going to be episode 6, if I'm remembering correctly, because you got episode 2 just happened, then 3 and 4, then 5. Yeah, episode 6 will be this week. So that's kind of rad. I made a cute little thumbnail for it, and you've probably already seen the thumbnail. These are recorded a week in advance. I mentioned that last time. I'll probably mention them like every single time until like the whole Totem Talk thing gets kind of known for that stuff. But or I might even change my schedule. Who knows, right? It might be 2 weeks in advance if I don't fix this editing I need to do, and then playing Grand Theft Auto instead of. I was literally just playing. I wasn't even gonna record this. I was just gonna record this at like a later time in the week. But I got in this really good racing lobby in Grand Theft Auto, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not doing anything. I could probably just talk over the game, which is the whole point of Totem Talks. This was originally gonna be Minecraft. I was gonna do Minecraft, and then I was gonna make a joke about how next I do Call of Duty one week, Minecraft the next week, and then the following week was going to be me playing with a fidget spinner the entire time. But I don't own a fidget spinner. I kind of want a fidget spinner just because I've never really used a fidget spinner like ever in my life. I just never had a need for. I have a fidget cube. Those are cool as fuck. A little bit cooler than a fidget spinner if I do say so myself. But yeah, I mean, I think have I used a fidget spinner? I think I might have used a fidget spinner like once. Yeah, I used it once. Like someone left it lying somewhere at my old job, and I just picked it up and spun it like once, and I was like, okay, yeah, I guess this is okay. I didn't really get it. I feel like if I owned one, back when I worked at Best Buy, I could have gotten one for like a good deal because Best Buy sold them. And I get good discounts and stuff at Best Buy, which I don't work at Best Buy anymore, so that discount's gone. That was a nice-ass discount. Apparently the job I work at now has good discounts, but I've yet to really kind of fuck with them, because I have rent to pay, so I can't just buy frivolous things, because I get a discount on them anymore, which sucks. I really wish I could. I really wish I made more money to the point, like, I have a buddy. He doesn't go to school, or he does go to school. He doesn't know what he's going to school for. And he was talking to me, and like I'm going to school to be a teacher. And he was talking to me, and he goes, he basically lists off like a bunch of things he wants to do, and I was like, like that's teaching. And the problem is that he works in like iron working, and he makes like 50 grand a year. And he's like, I can't see myself spending all this money on college just to get a job making less than I make right now. To be fair, had a point. I'm also kind of in the same boat. My job, while I think I make like a little bit less than I would starting salary as a teacher. I do make roughly like I make about what I would make starting salary as a teacher. However, I hate my job, which is the actual point that we were going to discuss. How the fuck did someone already finish this race? Oh, okay, because the thing's right there. Yeah, my job is stressing me out lately, like really bad. I have so the job only hires from within, like promotes from within. And while, I mean, it was great because it got me promoted to like a management position, like literally within the first month, it sucks because it is just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea how to do what I'm doing. And my boss is he's more emphasized on trying to not do anything, and to scream at people when they don't do what they do, or my favorite, ask him how to do your job because you are my boss. That is what you were supposed to tell me. That he just doesn't want to do anything. That's his whole thing. Is he wants to sit in his office, or just watch us work and micromanage us. But he doesn't want to do anything. So yeah, he's an annoying dude. And because of that, I'm looking for a new job. But the problem is my school schedule is such that, yeah, it was a fun race, whatever. My school schedule is such that it's like, if I, for example, say, like, right now my school schedule is pretty good. So it's like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm at school all day. Right now, this is an overnight job, so that's really hard on me. But as is, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm at school all day. Not a big deal. But right now, like, next semester, for example, there are certain classes I have to take. You might know this if you're in college. If you're not, here's a little header. There's certain classes you have to take to graduate, right? And certain times, like, I don't know how this is at a big university, because I go to a small university. I've always gone to a small college. But it's like, hey, like this, I have to take senior seminar next year. Senior seminar is only taught in the spring, and it's only on a Wednesday, and I think 6 at night. And if you have a conflicting anything during that time, you're gonna fix it and take the class next semester, which is insanity. Because that's just so, like, that school expects you to not have a job, which is insanely hard. I was told to quit my job when I start student teaching, which, to be fair, this current job I'm in, I am going to quit when I start student teaching, and try to probably go back to Best Buy, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so like that schedule is really rough, and it's making finding a job hard because I do need something of like full time, but I also need it to be able to take 2 days off. Now, you can still do full time with 2 days off. That's kind of what I'm doing right now because I don't work Sundays or Saturdays. But if like I was full time at Best Buy, and then my school basically is like, you need to take this class. It's taught Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. And in retail, that's like the middle of the fucking day. In real life, that's the middle of the fucking day. There's no way in hell that I'd be able to do that, right? It would be literally impossible, because I wouldn't be able to work a closing shift. I wouldn't be able to work an opening shift. I just can't work those 3 days. So, like, and Best Buy's rules was that, like, you had to be available for 8 hours a day, 5 days of the week. And, like, one of them being a weekend, which honestly isn't even that hard, but, like, I was only available for 1 day of the week, at that, or, available for, what was that, 4 days a week? Yeah, it was 4, so I was, like, right under there, and sometimes, depending on the store you're at, if you've been there long enough, they'll kind of, you know, They'll just let it go. But the store I was at, I had just transferred to that store to become full-time, and there was no way in hell that I was going to get it. I tried, and I was told no. I was told no very, very hard, right? So, so that's why I ended up going part-time, because I still needed a job, and I figured like, I took a promotion to go part-time, and I figured that that would balance itself out, and that's when I had literally, like, the worst semester of my life, except for the time I dropped out, because I did drop out of college at one point, but I almost dropped out of college at this point, too, but it was, like, the worst semester I ever had, because I just, like, it was rough, because all of my classes were, so my classes were fine, right? It was the financial part, because that's where my mom fell into some financial issues, so I had to, like, chip in, but, like, I couldn't really chip in at what I was making, and then also, like, I was supposedly moving out, which, I mean, I say supposedly, I did move out, but I was it took me a year to even get in a place to move out, and I ended up having to leave Best Buy to do it. And yeah, so, like, I don't want to go through that again. So that's why I'm thinking I might transfer schools, which would suck, because I love my school. It's like this really, really, really small Catholic school right on, like, the outskirts of Chicago. It's St. Xavier. I don't know. I literally described enough of it to where you could have figured it out if you really cared. But yeah, it's St. Xavier, which is a really, really nice school. It's a very, very nice school, and it would suck if I couldn't go to it. But I also totally understand. How the fuck am I 7th? Okay, now I'm 11th. What is happening? Did I? Oh god, I missed a fucking. God damn it. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that makes me so angry. Okay. What is happening? How am I... What? I'm quite confused. Did they drive over me? What happened? Okay. So I'm gonna lose this race. But... Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, that's probably why. It's because people kept dying and respawning and then overtaking. I have no idea. That was weird. I feel like I got gypped out of actually winning or being a factor in this race, because there's no way I'm not DNFing here. Also, how the fuck am I supposed to make this landing, dude? Oh, like that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I might end up going to another school. My sister graduated from another school that's like an hour away from me. Which fucking sucks, but, like, it's the closest school other than that one, that, like, she said that it's not like that, and if that is the case, I need to put in an app. I don't even know how to transfer colleges. I did it from community college, but I feel like that was easy. Actually, it's probably the same thing. I probably just apply to it, and, yeah, huh. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll have to do that at some point, but shit, I'm so fucking busy with school and life and just, like, taking care of my mother and shit like that, and this, which, like, to be fair, this is just me playing video games, right? I always kind of try and reserve some time for this, or else I'd fucking kill myself, because I'd just be too stressed out, especially in this high-stress job, which straight up, like, this job is so bad that I'm literally discussing with you guys right now about changing my entire life around just to not work it anymore. Like, it is terrible. On an average night, I'm going in at 9 and I'm not getting out of there until like 5 in the morning. And it's not that I'm not busy, it's just that, like, or it's not that I'm like working all that time. Like, I'll finish around 4. But the thing is that my boss is, like, he likes power plays a whole lot, and because he's just a giant bully, oh god, I can't stop this flipping. I did it at first as a cool thing, but no, okay, whatever, cool. Anyway, so he likes power plays, and his latest power play is we leave when he tells us to. Which, like, my job has a really stupid rule. That's like, because it's a union job. My job isn't, but there are union employees at the job. And the whole thing is that, like, you have to work as directed, because this is a really strong union, and it's really hard to actually get people to do what you want them to do. So that work as directed is like our ace in the hole of, like, if they just refuse to do something, I can say you're not working as directed and actually get them in trouble, which is, once again, like I said, hard. But it applies to us too, which is this is cool, which is kind of bullshit, because that means, like, literally, it's like, unless it is unethical, I have to do exactly what my boss says. So if he says you're staying until I say you have to leave, I mean, I collect overtime for it, so that's kind of nice, but also really annoying, because for, like, I have to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to be at class at 9:30, and I'm like a good, like, 40 minutes away from my school, not counting parking, so I have to leave at like 8:40. So if I'm getting out of there at 5:30, it takes me like 15 minutes to get home, 15 minutes to get in bed. I'm lucky if I'm getting 2.5 hours of sleep a night. And that's how I got sick, because I was sick for the past like 3 days. That's one of the reasons why I thought I probably wasn't going to record this today. And then I slept all yesterday. Like, I literally slept from 9 in the morning, when I was able to get to sleep, to about 8 to when I had to go to work. And then today I slept from, like, I couldn't sleep until like 12, because I had slept until like 12 p.m. a.m. Noon. I fell asleep at noon, and I woke up at like 7. And that really bummed me out, because I only got like 2 days of free time, right? And I literally wasted one of them just sleeping. Now I feel way better, so tomorrow I'll be able to do more stuff. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I have so much homework that, like, my free day is going to be homework, and I don't know. It's just like so one of the reasons I took this job, right, was I'm a DNF super hard. I don't even know how I ended up in 14th. That's impressive. Or 11th. Oh, here we go. Here's that thing where I just start losing. What position I'm in, even though no cars are anywhere near me. Yeah, so oh, well, here I go. I'm gonna die. I took this job because I thought I'd have more free time, right? Because it appeared to me when I was working both this job and Best Buy before I was a supervisor at this job, that I'd have more free time. And because my roommate does the same job, and he always seemed like he had more free time. What I wasn't seeing was all the time he spent sleeping. And there he is. One sec. What's up?
What's up, Felix? You know it's in theaters now?
It?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I was gonna say, you wanna go? Not tonight, like tomorrow or something?
I don't know about tomorrow, but I do want to see it. So yeah, we'll see. Hey,
I don't know about tomorrow.
Hey, Alec.
I wanted to go today. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's fine. I have to cut all this out, though. Clap. Clap your hands. Clap your hands, Alec. Clap them.
Punch your butt! Fucking shirt on, you dirty hooker!
It's hot in here. I can't have my fan on.
Why not? Oh, because
I'm recording. Yeah. My window's open, but yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Close the door, though.
Want the cat first?
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry, bro.
I might keep this in. Actually, it's kind of funny. Go talk into my room.
Hey, yeah, Eric's just walking around naked looking for his pussy right now. Don't worry about it. That was the worst fucking weird ass Yoshi run I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, running with the cat's always funny. Well, me and my roommate have plans to go see it now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in. But my roommate just basically came in. He knocked on the door, walks in, and he goes, "Hey man, it's in theaters. You want to go see it? Because like it's one of my favorite books, and he likes scary movies." And I was like, "Yeah, man, sure. Hey." And the entire time I'm like looking at my microphone. I'm like, "Hey, hey, Alec, I need to cut this out." But yeah, I don't know. I might keep it in. It was kind of funny. We'll see how it sounds in post. But yeah, so that happened. But yeah, like I was saying, like he seems like he had a lot more time than me. So I figured like, oh, this would be nice, right? I'll have my weekdays, and then I'll have my weekends, and I just spend my nights, at work. And I thought it'd be a better job. And also, like, this job, before you become a supervisor, this job is super, super nice. Because it's literally just physical labor. If you can keep up with the physical labor, it's very relaxing. It's, like, very cathartic. Why are there so many people talking on microphones in a lobby in 2017, man? Jesus. But yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do that. I feel like I have less time than I've ever had. I'm on opposite schedules with my girlfriend. And I see my roommate quite literally 100% of the time I'm alive. Like, the only time I don't see him is when I'm having sex or I'm sleeping. Like, that is the only time I don't see my roommate. Or pooping, my cat, I have my window open, by the way. I know this is totally a visual thing, you can't see it, but I have my window open and my cat is just staring at my window. The blinds are closed, the curtains, I had to buy blackout curtains, by the way, for this job, because it was that, I come home, and I think I might have mentioned this at some point in my life, but, I come home from my job, and my blind, like, my window faces west, or east, whichever way the sun rises, east. It faces east. So when the sun comes up, it shines directly in my window. So I had to buy blackout curtains for that. And around the hours of like 7 and 8, it doesn't really do, like it does, it actually does a shit ton. But it's still bright as fuck in here, and it's hard to sleep like that. And you end up going crazy. So yeah, but no, I think I want to go back to somehow getting a day job. I thought about going back to Best Buy. They had an opening, and I texted my boss. I'm like, "Hey, I see you got an opening," and he never responded to me. And like me and him, like we were cordial, businessy, you know what I mean? But like, I think he thinks I might have left. Like, literally been like, oh, whatever, I got a better thing and left, which is actually not how you're supposed to look at it in Geek Squad. If someone leaves Geek Squad for a better job, better paying job, like better position, or a job they just want more, you're supposed to feel good. I mean, that's being a boss 101. Like, I've had people quit on me already, to go work somewhere else or like go to school, and like if they wanted to come back, I would be like, great, hey man, I'm sorry that didn't work out, but come on back, right? Like, and it's not like I was a bad worker. I was one of the best he had because I done it since I was fucking 18. Like, it's not hard talking to people. I'm doing it right now, and you guys probably don't think I'm that bad. So like, it. Like, you just need to not be an annoying prick and handle people yelling at you, which is, I know, one of the reasons why I want to quit my job, but it's different because those people yelling at me, I can't, like, yell back at, and I can totally yell back at my boss. And that will create problems. And also, like, at Best Buy, if someone yelled at you, you always had a way out. You know what I mean? You always had you could always be like, okay, like, I've told people, like, if you don't stop yelling at me, I'm not helping you. Like, I will literally kick you out of my store. And guess what? I did. Because, once you get enough seniority at Geek Squad, once you're in Geek Squad in general, like, most management people don't actually really understand what goes on there, so you can, this is old Geek Squad. New Geek Squad, it's a little bit different because they're trying to make it more Best Buy, because they're trying to stop this, but, like, there's a certain point in Geek Squad related issues where you can just tell the management, we're doing this, and they're like, sure, whatever, because they don't actually know what they're talking about. You do, so they expect you to know it. Now, if, like, I have, that doesn't necessarily mean I can kick people out, but I can definitely call a manager and say, yo, this dude's belligerent, we need to get rid of him. And he would, and he totally would. I've only ever had to do it once, or she. It was actually a she that kicked him out. I've only ever had to do it once, but everyone else normally shuts the fuck up when I threaten them, because, like, straight up, I always viewed Geek Squad as not a sales position, but as a repair position. Like, you know what I mean? I always used to tell people, like, I'm a repairman first and a salesman second, which I'm sure probably also isn't necessarily how I'm supposed to do it, but fuck it. Like, it worked for me, and I had people coming specifically to talk to me and giving money specifically to me, so, like, I was doing well, right? And yeah, like, people trusted me because they knew that, like, hey, I'm not gonna just nickel and dime you on shit. Like, we're gonna fix your computer, and, you know, hey, if I have to call you and be like, hey, it's an extra this to fix it, like, I'm not doing that because I'm a dick. I'm doing, and I'm trying to, like, rob you. I'm doing that because it's an extra this to fix it. Like, but yeah, so I always viewed it as a repairman job. That's why I'm getting with this. And the whole thing of, like, you go to an auto mechanic, you know what that auto mechanic's not? Super nice. Like, I mean, yes, there are auto mechanics that are like, there's courtesy, there's professionalism in auto mechanics. I'm not trying to say there's not. But, like, you go to an auto mechanic, dude, and he's gruff. Like, he's just going to tell you what's wrong, and he's going to tell you to fix it. If you don't want to pay it, sorry, goodbye. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of what Geek Squad should be. Of just, like, listen, you're not going to talk to me like a teenager at the cash register, which you shouldn't talk to them bad either. They are still people, but, like, you're not going to talk to me like this. If you are going to talk to me like this, you can go somewhere else. And I have said that, and it works. But yeah, like, I don't know, I think I actually just miss dealing with people that aren't like supposed to listen to me too. That's the thing, right? It's like, everyone I deal with are my employees or my coworkers. I don't have customers, and I think I miss customers. I think I liked retail. Like, that's the thing, is, like, I always say people need to work the hell that is retail, before, like, graduating high school or something, just so they know, you know what I mean? Just so they know how hard it is to work retail, and how hard it is to deal with companies just changing policy to fuck over the consumer, and you having to be the messenger, and you having to deal with that person thinking that you personally are, like, reaching into their pocket, touching their dick, and stealing their wallet. Like, and, you know, like, I'm not. Like, I sure would tell people all the time, like, man, Best Buy so much goes so far as to even say, if the customer is getting belligerent at you about, like, a rule, you literally tell them, like, I did not make this rule. Like, I just work here, dude. And that's supposed to be enough. Sometimes it works. You know, it depends on your repertoire with that person and that person's attitude. Because a lot of times people are screaming at you. It's not that they actually think that you are the person changing it on them. It's that they think that you are, like, you're just someone they can blame, right? And if they think that, so they don't think you're the person changing the rules. Why? They think you're the person who is like, just there for them to vent their frustrations to, right? And if that's the case, you're fucked, right? Give me a second. But yeah, so that's just that. This dude's having a good old time. That's a cool looking car, by the way. Yeah, I don't know where I was actually going with that. I think I just went on a tangent about Best Buy, which is fine. That's what these are. Is me just talking, and venting. Let's see. I'm sick today. I already talked about my hours. The job's all fine. My old job. Oh, okay, cool. I've done everything. Great. So my cat is being a weirdo lately. I can kind of also touch on that, but, like, I think he legitimately misses me. Because I'm never home anymore, right? Because, like, the times of the day where I am not at work, I am running around doing things I need to do. Taking, you know, my mom doesn't have a car, so I have to take her to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So she, like, it's just hard, to really kind of spend time at this fucking really nice apartment I pay rent on. which was one of the reasons why I took the job I have currently. It was because I was spending no time at this apartment. I fucking, like, it's just, it's just a bunch of really, 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 really annoying things about this job. And part of me wonders that if I'm not just quitting because it's too hard, and that maybe I'll get better at it. But then it's like one of those things where, like, I'll have a good day at work and I'll be like, oh, okay, this isn't so bad. Because in all reality, man, if you can tough through the fucking boss screaming at you, it is not actually that bad. And I think if I got the hang of it, it wouldn't be that bad. But it's just the bad days are so bad that it can ruin your entire week. Like, I had a really bad day Tuesday, and that was the day where I decided, like, I'm done. Like, I cannot continue to work in this company. Now, the rest of my week was fine. So it was kind of one of those things of like, okay, well, maybe I'm overreacting, right? But then, like, my roommate came home. And my roommate came home, like, I got home at around, like, 7 o'clock in the morning last night. It's a Saturday. So Fridays, we being the night shift, we would be the shift that would be there pretty much all day, right? So I got home around, like, 7 o'clock or we would be the shift that stays there the latest because there's no shift coming after us, and we have to, like, make sure everything is taken care of, right? Because during the week you can kind of just, I mean, you're not necessarily supposed to do it, but they also don't want you to be there forever. So they're a little bit more understanding if you, like, go like, hey man, like, I didn't do this, you have to take care of this, if you could, thank you. And a lot of the times, like, this that I want you to take care of is stuff that you were going to do anyway, so just add this to the list. But yeah, so I want to get this house right here. This is a really nice house. I'm gonna get directions to this house. We're gonna check this house on. But yeah, so, like, you run into that problem quite a little bit. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just, even on my worst days at Best Buy, I never felt this stressed. I never felt, I have, like, fuck it. I mentioned last week that I wanted this to be, like, a safe place for people who might be having, like, you know, issues at home, or just, like, going through a lot of problems, or, like, mentally stressed out and stuff like that. So I feel like if I'm coy about my own issues, I'd be a hypocrite, right? So I'm really anxious lately. I've had 2 anxiety attacks in my life. One was at Best Buy when I walked in on, I think it was November 1st, and all the holiday stuff was already up. And, like, holidays at Geek Squad weren't even that hard, but, like, for some reason I just had an anxiety attack, and it was weird. But, and, like, I didn't even know what was happening. It wasn't like I panicked, like a full blown, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen anxiety attacks. But that wasn't a full blown one. I was just like, I can't breathe, I need to sit down, I can't breathe, I need to sit down. And one of the people at Geek Squad was a frequent anxiety, like, sufferer of anxiety attacks, and she told me, like, yeah, that's exactly what that was. You just had an anxiety attack. This doesn't feel like a road game. So that was one. And then the other one was the first day I was responsible for my own area at this new job, when all of my coworkers just abandoned me. And, like, I have this really, really, really weird irrational fear of being locked in places. Not like claustrophobia, but, like, being locked in and, like, left alone in closed, empty places. There was a nature preserve by where I used to live, and we were walking the trail, me, my mom, and my sister, and the trail actually closed, and they locked us in. And, like, we were only locked in for, like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Like, it wasn't that bad. But this is before cell phones had really taken a hold of anything. We had them, because this was, like, 2001, maybe? So, like, they existed, but the reception was kind of shit. So it was always, it was a very scary thing. And I hope it's not that. It's not that. It's this. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice little house. Can I go in it? I wonder. But yeah, so like that was always that I guess stuck with me a lot. Which was weird. But yeah, that stuck with me a whole lot, and just like the idea of like we're gonna have to spend the night in here really fucked me up. So that I think was like the catalyst for that. So like when it happened again to me, I had a full on anxiety attack, but just in general, just really bad anxiety. Like on Fridays, because this was a day where like no one was coming in the next day. It wasn't a Friday; it was a holiday, but we had to close everything up, right? Because that's what you do. But like, luckily my roommate was still there, so my roommate was able to kind of like pop his head in and come pick me up, basically because we were carpooling. And like on Fridays, I make him come with me because ooh, I like this house. What is this house? Is this the I think I like this house more actually. How much is this house? It's nice and quaint and cute. I live in an apartment right now in this game, and I'm probably taking this a little bit too seriously, but I want a house. Like, I feel like my character, and this might be reflective of my real life, of like, man, it's great living in this apartment. I actually do love this apartment, but like, I see my roommate too much. And I love my roommate. My roommate's a really cool guy. Like, I'm literally singing the praises of like how he will come and like save me from work. But like, I think it's just best for both of us if we spend a little bit of time away from each other, because we can't get on each other's nerves. Because that's what best friends do. They get on each other's nerves. There's no real, like, I'm not trying to say anything negative about him. I need to get a different car, because there's a car I want to modify. And this turned into me doing races to me just kind of wandering around in the game. But that's fine, because this is a good game to just kind of chill out in. Let's see, I want the yeah, the Paradise. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you get back to work. I'm gonna walk over here. So yeah, yeah, but yeah, I've and like, so more anxious lately, and I don't know if that, it also might have something to do with like me having no sleep. I know me getting sick. Um, oh my god, I can actually send emails? That's stupid. But no, I know me actually getting sick was definitely a result of me not getting any sleep. And like, it, straight up, this job just isn't healthy. I really think like, I'm more like jumpy, I'm more angry, I'm more depressed. It's definitely the anxiety is the worst part, right? Is like, I just feel like I'm not. Oh my goodness! I don't want to destroy my personal vehicle because I'm trying to make money, but like at the same time, I will. Oh yeah, right. Let's buy those houses, right? So yeah, that's basically my life right now. Is me trying to find another job, and like I honestly would like to go back to Best Buy. There, if I guess I burnt my bridge somehow with that old boss, which I didn't. Like, I did not do anything to burn the bridge with him, but I guess I did. See, the only reason I don't want these is because they only have 2-car garages, and like that, this isn't even a house. This is a, yeah. But yeah, so that sucks, I guess. But what is medium end here? Oh wow, 80. Okay, that's just a garage. That's a build. Okay, these aren't houses. That's nice. What about North Los Santos? I just want like a nice little house, you know, like a nice little quaint house. But I really want it to be out in the city. I don't want it to, or out of the city. You know what I mean? So like west. That's in the city. Downtown. There's nothing in downtown. Yeah, no, everything in downtown is gonna be high end. Uh, that's not bad, right? That's these aren't terrible. That's not even a house, but like this isn't that bad. That's kind of out there, but not out there enough. Cause like the only, I can't believe I'm actually discussing this as if this is like a real thing. But like I don't want to be too far from the city, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I do have an apartment in the city, which I think oh, I just realized Randy Savage is my background. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, so that's kind of the main reason why I'm trying to find a new job. Um, Shit, man. If this could be my job, that would be rad. It will never happen. It will never, ever happen. And if it does, it will take years. But it wouldn't be that bad, I guess, if this was my job all the time. But I probably have to spend a lot more money on this in general. In fact, I know I will. The end song that I have, it is usable under the reasoning that I would not use this song for financial gain, which is why you notice I have no monetization on any of my videos, because one, I have a firm belief that like you're not gonna want to watch me. You're not gonna want to watch me if you have to like. Anyone who clicks on my videos at this point, like I don't have like a following, right? So anyone who clicks on my videos at this point, they're going to watch it because of they're gonna watch it because I. Oh my god, I need to talk with Black. Who is this kid talking to? Oh, that kid is mods. That's fun. So you're going to watch this because you saw the thumbnail and the title. For some reason, it made you interested, so you clicked on it, right? You're not gonna watch it because of any other reason, right? You're not gonna be like, oh, Totemtalks, I know that guy. You're gonna click on it, and when I do that, if there's like an ad, I just ignore it. Like I click off. I use an ad blocker anyway too, so like I don't expect like. It'd be really hypocritical of me. If I ever monetize my shit, I would take off my ad blocker. Wait, what are you? But yeah. Oh my god, kid, shut up. I'm sorry if this is super loud. I don't know how to mute people. She said he's a pomegranate. His race. Maybe. I know what a No, I have no idea how to mute that kid. That's really annoying. I wonder maybe if it's like a... Oh, it's too late now. I wonder if I can mute him once the game starts. I probably can. But yeah, so... Like, I don't know. It would be nice if this could be a job, but also, whatever. This is more of a hobby, really. I feel like if this was a job, like, from what I heard from people, it's a really stressful thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, just... Like, right now, it doesn't matter for me, right? Because, like, whatever. I don't care. You don't like my videos? Cool. I will downvote your comment, and that will be all of it, right? Like, I'm not gonna block you or anything like that, but... Because, hey, man, why did I just lose $200? Hopefully we don't... Why did I just lose $200? I mean, I'm not gonna block your comment or anything like that because... I'm telling the guys, hopefully we don't suck guys. Hey, man, if you hate me, you're probably coming back to talk shit about me, and that's just views, so, like, whatever. But, yeah, so I literally killed myself on accident. But yeah, so yeah, I need to shut these kids up. Oh my god, holy hell. Why did that move? I was like, what the fuck? It was bound to happen though. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to mute these kids. I'm sorry that they're still talking. What are you laughing at? Why did I die? Huh? What just happened? Ow! I'm glad you're doing it. This is exactly what I was thinking of doing. I have no idea how to mute people in this game. This is fun. I guess I can just turn down the audio for this because they're talking a lot and I don't want to hear them. I'm sure you don't either, and like them talking over me is probably super annoying. So so we'll figure something out. But yeah, so this is my life. Welcome to it. I hope you're having a good time. Who is actively shooting me right now? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you were telling us last time. Why the fuck? He said 12. I'm turning 12.
Okay. It's been a while since I played this
Yeah,
game mode.
how
They
many
added
turns
stages.
do you have?
They've added
2?
stages. I need to heal. I'm just
One?
gonna stand right here and heal.
Happy, stop. God. Se va a morir.
Get that
Se
dude.
va a morir.
Get that dude.
Pinche mona tarada.
Get that dude. Now they're speaking Spanish. But yeah. I don't know. The whole, I guess the whole theme of this episode has been jobs. And I've run out long ago of things to talk about. But I just want to keep playing GTA, which I mean I will. But probably at the end of this video, or end of this, like, survival round will be when I end this video. How the fuck do I shut you people up? Online, here we go. Online, players.
I know. He's hilarious.
Toggle mute. Yes! Toggle mute. Yes. Toggle mute. Cool, 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 cool. Great. Now I don't have to hear anyone talk, which is always nice. I can't get off of this. Great. I need health, and I couldn't get it, so that's gonna be fun. I guess I'll get body armor, because it's basically the same thing. Ow, 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 ow. Cool. So yeah, I actually really like this game mode, but I like racing more. I've been on a weird racing kick, and I don't even know what's a big racing kick. I've been on a European kick, like, forever. I think it's been, like, I played Forza, like, once, and I loved how fucking European that game is. And I think I just want more European in my life. Whether that be like, oh, this is bad, 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 bad, bad. Okay, safe. Whew. Whew. Let's just do one of those. Oh my god, I actually got someone. That's insane. That car just okay, cool. But yeah, so I've been on a weird European kick. For almost what feels like forever. And as a result, like, I was looking at Gran Turismo Sport, as a game, and, like, that might happen in the future of this channel, probably for one of these, that I get that game and play it, but also, like, I heard a lot of people, like, it had a lot of negative, like, negative people being negative about it. And it's not Forza, and I guess now that I have a gaming computer, I can actually play Forza, because Microsoft releases all their shit on gaming, on like PCs, so, like, I guess I could do that, but, I don't know, we'll see. I hope my computer can actually run that, because, like, this isn't, I think I mentioned it, last time, but this gaming computer is, like, yeah, it's a gaming computer, but it's not like, Monster, you know what I mean? It can play stuff pretty well. But, you know, if you're talking like, hey, well, I guess if fucking an Xbox 360 can handle it, I can probably, or an Xbox 360, an Xbox One can handle it, I can probably handle it. Oh god, that dude died. How'd that dude die already? Okay, I need to take cover in a better place to take cover. Oh god, this is gonna end poorly for me. Oh shit, I'm gonna sit right here. Just take these guys out as they come in. Or that dude's gonna do that. Cool. I'm taking this guy out though. Yay, I killed at least one person. I'm helping. 2 people. 3 people. 4 people. Not 5. Not 5 people. 5 people. 6 people. 7 people. 8 people. I think I took out that entire crowd. Or at least I helped. Me and somebody definitely helped take out that crowd. Oh god, there's a helicopter. Awesome. Great. That's what I want to see. That dude died. Oof. This is bad. Well, there's only 2 people left, so it's not that bad. That helicopter's gonna be a bitch, though. I'm gonna worry about that later, though. Okay, helicopter time. Fuck! Okay. Well, I killed one guy. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that would be enough. Oh, this person has a minigun. Yeah, that's probably good. You're probably good there. Wow, you died? Wow, you're... Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that was fun, I guess. I only need another, like, $2,000 to buy that house, so that's nice. So yeah, I guess I will. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I guess this is probably it for me. You guys have a wonderful day. Try and make the world better. Try and make yourself better. And I'll see you guys later.